So
Hey guys, this is Brock, and today we're going to be looking at the iPad Pro X or the iPad Pro third generation. This is something that will most likely be happening, and something that I do think will be coming to the iPads. It will most likely get a bezel-less design, much like what happened with the iPhone X. And as far as how thin the bezels will be, they will probably be the same as thin as they are on the iPad Pro right now. It'll probably just have that same size bezel all the way around. And that is so because you will have to have somewhere to grip onto, because if you hold it at the back, you are prone to dropping it more rather than if you have some space to hold it at the front. And some people are saying it'll be the same size bezel all the way around. Some people are saying it'll be the same size bezel all the way around, with the exception of a notch. But due to how big the iPad Pro is and how thick the notch is expected to be, excuse me, not the notch, but the thin bezel, about how thin the bezel is supposed to be, I'm pretty sure they would be able to fit all the scanning and the camera and the 3D sensing technologies into that little space at the top. And as you can see, the bezels on the iPad Pro right now are not as thin as the iPhone 10, but they are still very thin, especially for an iPad. And this is pretty much confirmed by Apple, a bezel-less iPad with no home button, no touch ID, because now in iOS 12, you swipe up to go home, and you swipe up and hold to close apps, and you also pull down the control center at the top right corner, just like on the iPhone 10. And also, Apple moved the date and time to the left corner, and you moved your battery percentage, your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, and other little widgets to the right side. And also, the date is a addition in iOS 12, but there is a free space right here in the middle, which could make room for a notch, kind of like what they had to do on the iPhone 10. And also in the iOS 12 beta. I'm not going to say his name because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to mess it up, but there was a guy, he found this in the first beta of iOS 12, and so it proves that Apple is working on Face ID for the iPads, and saying that this is gonna come sometime soon is pretty accurate, because we thought that we were gonna see it in March. Nope. We thought we were gonna see it at WWDC. Nope. We got no hardware. And then so we're probably gonna see it in September with the iPhones, or either they might have their own separate event. And it's also said that it will have the same size footprint, and so which is most likely accurate, considering that the bezel-less iPhone is about the same size as an iPhone 6, and in turn it's about the same size as the iPhone 7 or iPhone 6 or 6S. And as far as camera, we're looking at probably an iPhone 8 camera, which means that we probably won't be getting an 8 Plus camera. But this is good. This is good news, because we will be getting 4K at 60 and slow motion at 240 FPS. Although there is a possibility that we could be seeing a dual camera module, because the cameras on the iPads aren't usually for taking photos. Most photographers and people in general don't prefer that, but they're most likely used for scanning documents and QR codes and things like that. So, and having that secondary lens just makes it even better. So we possibly could be seeing the iPhone 8 Plus camera, or just the dual camera module in general. I know that's something that I would want to see in addition to the mass of the public. In addition to public masses. And a few other things I would like to see is the glass back for wireless charging. So we will probably see that because of AirPower, which will hopefully come out sometime soon. And Apple said that it was coming back in March, but obviously that is way past time. And the last we heard about it was that they were having some charging issues with it overheating, and possibly some battery expansion. And I would also like to, obviously, we're going to see that glass back for hopefully wireless charging. And with that glass back, hopefully we'll get some new colors, such as this blush gold color from the iPhone 8. And I would like to see them bring back the jet black color from the iPhone 7s. And so this is the camera for it. It'll probably look about the same. So any old cases that you have won't fit, obviously, because of the bezel-less design at the bottom. But it might fit depending on what kind of case it is. And we probably will be seeing that dual LED flash. and we could possibly be seeing an Apple Pencil too. There probably won't be much design updates. We're gonna probably see some more pressure sensitivity and even less lag. Those are always safe bets, kind of like with phones, that you're gonna see a camera upgrade and you're gonna see a processing upgrade. So with the new Apple Pencil that we could possibly see before this year comes to a close, it'll probably have some more pressure sensitivity, a longer battery life, and less lag. And one thing that I would like to see is that for there to be a female Lightning port in the Apple Pencil itself, so you could plug it in to the wall and you could plug it into the pencil itself and charge it just like you would an iPhone. Or it could just have two male Lightning ends on either end, so you could just plug it in from your iPhone or your iPad or your Mac into the Apple Pencil itself. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please continue to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And what do you think Apple will do? Do you think the iPad Pro is not coming this year? Do you still think it'll come in two size variants? Do you think we'll be seeing an Apple Pencil this year? Just let me know what you think, guys, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Continue to stay tuned. I've got some pretty cool stuff coming up in the future. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.